All right. What's going on? What's up, Facebook Live? Just want to let you guys know. Hopefully the signal's doing good there. Turn them here. Notifications. Turn everything down. All right. Yeah, we're gonna wait just for a couple of minutes. We're gonna wait for people to join us. Let the anticipation build just a little bit. For those of you who joined, hey, I see you guys that just joined on. Lola, what's going on? Miss Queen, Shannon Golden, my family out in AZ, what's going down? I see you out there, Robert. Hey guys, share this information. Trust me, this is going to be some critical information, as you saw by the title. A lot of you people don't know that it's very possible that a child support has been removed from your credit report, or maybe you want to tell someone about this, so you want to share. But guys, please share. This information is critical. Hey, what's going on, Heidi? Thank you for joining us. Guys, this is going to be some real good information. Also, I'm going to give you guys some 5 steps on what you guys can do to make sure that this doesn't happen as far as dealing with this. So what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Hey, cousin, how you doing, Shannon? Hey, guys, remember, my name is Antonio Freeman. Appreciate you guys spending your time with me real quick. This is going to be really short, no more than 30 minutes or so. I want to give you guys some information. So the main thing, I'm sorry, I want to talk about real quick about, my name is Antonio Freeman. I'm a company called MyEcon and founder of the Cash to Assets Club. But even though I do those, what's more important, hey, Chris, I see you joining in. What's more important is this thing called child support. My organization is Technology Killed Child Support, and I'll tell you a little bit a reason why I named it that. I named it Technology Killed Child Support because, hey, what's going on, Mario? I see you joining. Thanks for joining, guys. Make sure you guys share this stream. It's going to be really important for people to get this information. I named it Technology Killed Child Support because it's the technology that's going to give people the information and get you in front of the information that's going to help you defeat and get back control of your life. So today's topic, I'm going to talk to you guys about that it's very possible that child support was actually removed from your credit. All right, we're going to talk about that in about 1 minute. Just let a couple of people join in. If you guys haven't done so already, I want you please to follow my Instagram, Technology Killed Child Support. It's actually on Instagram as well. I do a lot of posts there. And quick live, there's smaller clips, so that way you can get the information in small bits. All right, and I do the lives every now and then, and that way, because see, we've been before I was doing lives on conference calls. So now with technology, I feel I can reach more people if we go live. So I've been doing this already for about 6 months or so, 6 months to a year, helping people, get child support taken out of the way and actually do something better for themselves. All right. So, but again, so we want to talk about why your credit report has been removed. Hey, what's going on, Corey? Thanks for joining us in. Here's what's happening, guys. So a lot of you guys don't know that the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, those guys actually got together, right? They got together and they actually said, look, we're going to look at misplaced information. And guys, remember, share this information, share this link, because it may not be you exactly, or may be affecting you, but you also want to share it with some friends and family, people that are dealing with this. But the 3 major credit bureaus, they all got together and they said, look, we're going to, instead of having all these different programs come and dispute us, we're actually going to go and start looking at all the millions and hundreds of millions of reports of clients that they have. And they themselves, the 3 major credit bureaus, they're going to remove tax liens and judgments. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You guys can look it up. This is not something I made up. But not only is it affecting child support, but it's also affecting your own credit. So you may actually have your score increase with you not even knowing or doing anything about it. See, the bureau said we're going to get together and they're going to go through all their files and they're going to look at all items that may have been improperly imported, instead of you spending money and getting that removed or giving them a headache and them being sued and them getting all kind of problems. They just got together. It's economically sane for them to have actually did this on your behalf for you because it saves them time and energy. So that's right, guys. It's true. Your credit score may have jumped and you didn't even know about it. All right. So, but the main topic we're talking about is how did that affect child support? And thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate that. That means the message is getting across. What's going on, Vanessa? I see you out there. I appreciate guys to share the stream if you guys haven't done so already. I appreciate that. But as far as child support, see, child support is a judgment. Child support is a judgment. And if for any reason that information was incorrectly put in, or they're missing some information in your case, yep, it's going to be removed. Now, that's something that the three major credit bureaus did on their own. They didn't have a lawsuit against them. They didn't have anything like that. Hey, what's going on, Antonio Reed? I appreciate you, Jen. What's going on? I appreciate you guys catching in real quick on me. So, but we're talking about how your credit score may have risen and you didn't even know about it. And it's true. The three major credit bureaus have done that. Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. They took it upon themselves to actually remove the different items. Now, it only applies to judgments. It only applies to judgments and liens. Okay. So again, a child support is a judgment, right? So if that judgment was improperly put into the system, hey, what's going on, Brandy? I see you logging in. Thank you for joining us. If that information was improperly put in the system, they're going to remove it. All three agencies. So that's going to have your score jump up. See, it's very important that you stay on top of your information. Even if you're dealing with child support, you're dealing with other issues that's affecting your own well-being, and especially building your financial situation, and it's preventing you from getting a loan, preventing you from getting cars, preventing you from, even getting a house or a new home or something like that. Even at these cases, a job, that can hurt your situation. So I'm going to give you guys 5 things that you can do. And I want you guys, if you please, do me a biggest favor, share this. And also, I would really love it if you join my Instagram at Technology Killed Child Support. All you got to do is at Technology Killed Child Support and join me there. Hey, what's going on, Charmaine? Hey, guys, that's exactly what's happening right now. Your credit score may have jumped up and you didn't even know it. So one of the major things you have to do, especially if you're dealing with child support, and that's what the premises about this, the premises of this live is about. So I'm going to be going live, doing this more often instead of the conference calls. I get better results from the live calls than the conference calls. Okay. So what's really happening is that if you're dealing with child support, you're basically, and some people are having their lives taken away from them. How many people you know that's having their lives literally stripped from them simply because, number one, they're running away from a child support order. Number two, they feel like they're out of control. They don't have any control over their situation. They don't get along, with the mother of the situation. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. But you don't have to have your life stop. I'm in a new relationship. I have my kid. That before I couldn't do. And you may be in that same situation, or you may know someone that's dealing with that. But I'm telling you, your life does not have to stop. If you guys know anyone who feel like their life has been intruded on or stopped, or, guys, this is serious. Some men think about committing suicide. Some men don't even want to even deal with it. They run away from the courts. They run away. They don't communicate. They don't talk to anyone. I want you guys to put it in the comment box and say yes if you know someone that's suffering and they cannot take control of their life. If you comment yes in the comment box, I'll greatly appreciate it, because that lets me know that you guys are listening, and that does affect people that you know, maybe even yourself. What's going on, Chantel? How you doing, Ricky? Hey, Calvin. Hey, thank you guys for joining in, guys. Like I said, share this message, because the message we're talking about today is how the 3 major credit bureaus have actually possibly removed judgments and liens that are on your credit report. And yes, that credit report has to do with child support. Thank you. I see the yeses in there. And so one thing, you guys, I want you guys to do, the number one thing I want you guys to do is don't run away from the order. Don't run away from it. I did that for probably a good 20 plus years. 20 plus years, I said, I'm not paying. I'm not dealing with this. Y'all can go to hell with this child support. Y'all, it was her fault, all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Everything is your fault. You have to learn how to take responsibility, and you have to stand up, especially being a man, even if you don't have your children, even if your children are not in your possession, and even if you don't speak to the mother, you have to stand up for yourself as a man and take responsibility and say, you know what? I was young. Things went wrong. I take full responsibility about my actions. So here's a couple of things that's going to happen when you do that. Number one, you're going to free yourself. You got to get forgiveness from yourself. Look, we were young. We were 20, 25 years, years ago, where all these things happen. We're young mentally. We run in the streets. We have no idea what we're doing. We're messing with this woman, messing with that woman. Hey, what's going on, Jacob? Chantel, how you doing? Los, big Los, I see you joined us, guys. Hey, and when you're young, you make mistakes. You have to find it in your heart to forgive you first. Forgive yourself. Then you can forgive the mother. Then you can forgive the father, the person that may have done you wrong, the person you have hate for, the person you have revenge for. Forgive yourself first. Realize that you made mistakes, and it's only you, and to pray to the God that you believe in, that will then free you, because you cannot keep living your life angry, upset, mad at all these people. You were young. You made a mistake. Own up to it, and then get started on how you can make things better for you and your new relationship. See, child support does not have to be one of those things that you continuously run away from. See, I ran away from it for a long time. I've had the whole gamut. Driving's license suspended. Can't even get a different job. Can't make even certain kind of money because, sorry about that. Somehow the service and interruption is a hard line, so I don't know how in the hell it jumped off. Don't know how it jumped off the service being hard line directly in. So it's just a lot of the situation and the location where I'm at. So thank you guys for joining in. If you guys can still pop up on there, I appreciate that. So I'm gonna continue about the steps that I was talking about. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So the step number two is I need you guys to stay in contact with the people that's handling your case. Okay, you got to stay in contact with the people that's handling your case. Look, I know you don't want to talk to them. I know you rather be the furthest away from them as you can because you don't want to have anything to do with them. I know, I've been there. But the most important thing is you have to stay in contact with your caseworker. You don't have to stay in contact with the mother. Okay, you don't have to stay in contact, with anyone other than the people that's holding the case. Because here's why. I've had so many times where, because I have a case in California, two cases in California, and different counties, so they don't communicate with each other. I'm telling you, this is real. They have the worst communication in the world. What's going on, St. Clair? How you doing? Shannon, thank you guys for joining me back. Chris, Paul, thank you guys for joining me back on here. And I hope you guys did share that stream because, like I said, there's some information that everyone needs to know about. But if you are not proactive about communicating with them, now I suggest you do it every quarter. There's been times, I bullshit you not, there's been times where I had a court calendar date. Because they did not communicate well with me, I almost missed my court date. Now, what happens when you miss your court date? Well, then they send out a warrant to arrest you. You're going to get arrested for something you didn't even know about because you weren't up to date with your case. So I encourage you, if you're dealing with it, is to stay in contact with them quarterly. Okay, I got about 15 more minutes. Number 3, you gotta look at your credit report. You gotta look at your credit. You cannot just you can't be in a child support order and not look at your credit. Child support takes a significant hit. It's just like a business that way, because if you have late payments, you get dinged with late payments. Now, if you pay on time, it actually reports as well. So it's critical that you pay attention to your report, right? So we have a credit education, part of the membership that you have, that it will teach you how to learn what the credit is all about, how the credit bureaus actually, how they operate, how you can take control and maintain your own credit. We have that. If you guys want more information on how to do that, after the video, during the video, send me your link. Let me know, hey, I'm in. I want to know about that, because it's very critical that people are engaged with their credit report, especially when you're dealing with child support. Child support late payments make your credit score go down. We have a 750 credit score program to help you fight the entire situation. Not only are you fighting the child support, because I have the government pay my child support. You heard it right. I'm going to say it again. The government pays my child support. How is that? Well, there's a couple of things you need to learn about credit bureaus and agencies and your own government. Now, don't be surprised. This is not information that was told to you. So you know what I mean? I understand. It's not information that was told to you before through school. Maybe relatives, I'm sure they didn't tell you. What's going on, Curtis? Terry Booker, what's going on? How's Santa Maria doing? Okay. But that's information that you have to be in contact with someone who has this information so they can help you. The fourth thing you have to do, you have to get your money back from the people that's taking it from you. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You have to get your money back from the people that's taking it from you. How do you do that? Well, number one, the average person in this country have no idea about how to correctly fill out their W-4 form. I have a system that would help you understand how the wealthy stay wealthy and how the poor stay poor. Also, that information tells you how I have the government paying my child support. But I'll tell you about that. But it's very critical that you get your money back from the people that is taking it from you. The average person in this country, maybe even some of you guys online, are probably having you have 25 to 33% of your taxes taken out of your income. So what does that mean? That means you're left with less than the amount that you actually worked for. So fourth thing you have to do is get your money back from the people that's taking it from you. And the fifth and final thing that I want to talk to you guys about is, if you're dealing with child support, you must make child support a business. You must make child support a business. What do I mean by that? Remember, like I said, in your child support on your credit, that when you make a payment on time, then they credit you for that. If you make a late payment in your child support, what happens? They ding you for it, right? Credit scores drop significantly because, number one, lack of interest in your credit. Number two, late payments. And number three, they have no idea what's going on in their credit report. So don't let that happen to you. The fifth and final thing is to treat your child support like a business. Child support accrues interest. It also accrues payments. And if that's the case, then you could treat it like a business, and you can have the government write off the entire thing. And not only that, you're going to stop giving gifts. You're going to stop just giving money, because when you give money, it does nothing for your case. So I want you guys, from this point on, share this with someone, share this video with them, and let them know they have to treat it like a business. What's going on, CJ? I see you out there. Guys, thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the shares. I see some of the shares. I appreciate that. So like I said, I'm not going to stay on here long, but I did want to let you guys know that as of July 1st, your credit score may have jumped and you didn't even know it, simply because the three major credit bureaus all got together And they said, we're going to remove any information that's incorrect in regards of liens and judgments. So from this point on, I want you guys to go check your credit report out. Guys, get this information. Stay on top of this. Don't let this just, go over your head, or you don't pay attention to it because of lack of attention. Okay. Just like Jim Rohn said one day, and I love this, what he says. He says, you look at a man that's broke and high cholesterol, you can guarantee he never paid attention to either one of them. So thank you guys for the shares, and thank you guys for the like. Like I said, I'm going to be doing this more on live versus on a conference call. So I appreciate you guys taking your afternoon, busy afternoon, and listen to a little bit of information that I have to share. Mucho Jones, what's going on? Hey, Jeremy, I see you guys out there. Guys, share this information. And like I said, if you missed any part of this, you can always go back to the replay. Again, your credit score may have jumped and you didn't even know it, because especially if you have a judgment lien against you that's dealing with child support, the 3 major credit bureaus decided that they're going to get together and remove inaccurate information on your behalf. So that can help a lot of people. So I know it does, and I know hopefully some of you guys on this, that it helps you as well. I thank you guys for your time. Follow me again on Instagram at Technology Killed Child Support, and also stay in tune with us here on Facebook. I appreciate your time. Talk to you guys soon.